The UK seasonal worker visa is very good if you're looking to move to the UK and you know you're not a skilled worker, and this is a very good visa because it allows you or allows your employer to extend the contract for you. That is the certificate of sponsorship each and every year. I know it is quite a visa that is not very long, but if you do your job well, or rather if you want to switch to another company, you can do that as long as your visa is valid. And as I always share, the only thing that you need to do is please get to these countries first. Once you get here, you'll always know how to maneuver and how to switch from one visa to another, or how to move from one employer to another. If you're coming across my video for the first time, my name is Kendi. I share information matters, relocation abroad, either to work, for study, or for conferences. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always tuning here. Please do remember, if you're new, to subscribe, turn on the notification bell, leave a comment if you have any, share my content. That way you'll help me grow this community. And also YouTube will recommend this video to more people who are looking for this kind of information. And any information I share about on my channel is always linked down below on my description box. I want us to look at the UK seasonal worker visa. The 2024 one is already open and it is expiring on 15th of November. That is, all the applications must be done between now and 15th of November, and that is November of each year. I'll be telling you the requirements so that you see, and for you to ask yourself if this is something that you want to partake. I know quite a number of people, mostly South Africans, Kenyans, who have moved to the UK under the seasonal worker visa. And this is a very good route, as I said, if you know you do not have any skills and you want to at least get a footing for you to land in the UK. So I want us to go through these days. I'm trying as much as I can to make my video as precise as much and go direct to the point, okay? So I want us to look at the overview of what the UK seasonal worker visa under the UK government website is all about. So you can apply for a UK seasonal worker visa to come to the UK and work in, one, the horticultural industry for up to 6 months. That is, for example, fruit picking and or that is picking fruit, vegetables, or flowers. And two, poultry from 2nd of October to 31st of December in the same year. So actually what happens, because it is very good for me guys to share with you an overview, when you get the seasonal worker visa, you'll find yourself in the UK for 6 months, and the same company or a different company, because they're always looking for poultry workers in between October and December, that first December of the same year, you'll extend that visa. It's normally 6 months, but it will go anywhere to 9 months, okay? You need to apply for poultry seasonal worker visas by 15th November of each year. You can apply for horticultural seasonal worker visas at any time of the year. You need to at least, one, have a sponsor, and two, meet the eligibility requirements. This visa has replaced the temporary worker seasonal worker visa T5. Previously it was called the seasonal worker visa tier 5, that is T5, but now it is called the seasonal worker visa. How long does it take? You can apply for a visa up to 3 months before the day you are due to start work in the UK. The date is listed on your certificate of sponsorship. As part of your application, you'll need to prove your identity and provide your documents. Please do not worry, I'll provide the website, that is the government UK website, that is talking about the seasonal worker visa, on the description box, so that you can go through all of it at your own free time. Getting a decision, once you've applied online, proved your identity and provided your documents, you're usually given a decision on your visa within 3 weeks. So the UK seasonal worker visa and the UK charity visa, it's one of the easiest visas that you can actually apply for. So what that means is it's very straightforward in terms of requirements and also in terms of the waiting period. After 3 weeks, both visas, you've been given your judgment whether visa application has been rejected or it has been approved. How much it costs? So the application fee for the visa is 298 pounds. And also you need to prove you have enough personal savings, and mostly they're at least asking for 1,200 pounds. That is to show at least for the first month you'll be here. Before you get your first salary, you'll be able to cater for your food and transport and leisure activities. That is because most of the time for the UK seasonal worker visa and also the UK charity visa, you're always given accommodation, but mostly the seasonal worker visa, you are always given accommodation by the person who will be sponsoring you. How long can you stay? You can stay in the UK for up to 6 months for horticultural work, from 18th October to 31st December of each year for poultry work. You can enter UK as soon as your visa is valid, up to 14 days before you start your job. What can you do under the UK seasonal worker visa? You can work in the job described in your certificate of sponsorship. Also, you can study. What can you not do, or what you cannot? Take a permanent job, work in a second job or a job that isn't described in your certificate of sponsorship, get public funds, and bring in family members. So under the UK seasonal worker visa, you cannot bring your family members, but under the UK charity worker visa, you can bring your family members or dependents. So I want to share with you 3 companies that are now massively recruiting right now. And these are companies that are recruiting people from all over the world. One website has restrictions for Pakistanis and Indians, but the other 2 are open to anyone in the world. So I will share that, and I will also leave the links on the description box so that at your own free time, you will go through this. The first company that is going to give you a visa sponsorship opportunity for you to be able to move under the seasonal worker visa in the UK is fruitfuljobs.com. I've talked about Fruitful Jobs here before. If you have watched my videos, I've talked about that here before. So the only problem with Fruitful Jobs that they do not offer, or rather they do not recruit people from Pakistani, India, Bangladesh, and Nepal. So every other country, and that is why they're saying if there's any other country, they are going to recruit. But India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nepal, they do not. This is the only company that does that. There are other companies that are always welcoming all other countries. Fruitful Jobs is a very good known company, always recruiting, one of the very few companies. Right now in the UK, there are only 6 companies that have been given the license to give the seasonal worker visa. That is a certificate of sponsorship under the seasonal worker visa. So seasonal worker visa scheme, they're explaining what you need to do and how to go about it and what their companies does. And you can see, in connection with many cases of fraud, individuals charging fees for finding jobs, we would like to inform you that, and they are now giving disclaimers because these are apparently, I think, people who have been there before and or who are saying they can do, and they do not actually know the people in person. So most of the jobs in Fruitful Jobs are around agriculture, viticulture, horticulture, distribution, job seeker services, employer services, and that's about that. So Fruitful Jobs is a very good company. I came to know about this company in 2022 when I came across people are on TikTok that had moved from South Africa under Fruitful Jobs to come to the UK under the seasonal worker visa. That time I was very new in the UK. I did not know a lot about the UK, and that is when I was doing research on how I can share information on how you can move as an unskilled worker to the UK. So if you're looking for jobs and you do not know where to start under the seasonal worker visa, and you know you're not very skilled, this is the first company that you should be in the lookout for. The next company we are going to look at is called Concordia, another company that I've talked about before. Right now, they are very open, looking for you wherever you are. They are looking for you to move. And also, the now good thing with Concordia, they offer volunteering services, youth services, and also the seasonal worker services. So if we click at the seasonal worker services, you'll find all the services that are available. About the program, Concordia has worked with growers since 1943. Actually, Concordia has been in the business for more than 30 years, giving us an unrivaled knowledge of seasonal horticulture work placements. Our extensive experience and expertise allows us to empathize with challenges you face and consequently offer the support you need to ensure everything runs effectively. So this one I can vouch for, because also they have been in the business for quite a long time, and they are very, very well known in the seasonal worker industry. One of the very first few countries to be given the license to give certificate of sponsorship under the seasonal worker. And just like any other website, you'll find how to apply for work visa and the countries that are allowed also to apply. You see, South Africa is doing very well. CV placements, CSPA, Career International, Best Opportunity. They will give you all the info that you need. Just the only thing you need to do is to come on this website and go through each and everything at your own free time, because as much as I'd want, we cannot delve and go into the details of each and everything, but at your own free time you can be able to do this. The other company that we look at is AG Recruitment, a company that I've also talked about here before. AG offers a lot of opportunities also under the horticultural industry, specializes in providing recruitment services for international workers with over 20 years experience in the international recruitment market. They have extensive knowledge that enables them identify the unique strengths of each country from which we recruit. Okay, so how we work: assistance, support, communication, benefit of working abroad. And why AG? The reason is because they have over 20 years experience. They have recruited numbers and multitude of people from overseas. Job opportunities are always there. The only thing also that you need to do with this, make sure you can click either find a job or contact us. You can do either. If you want to find a job, fill the form, and you see, you fill and submit the form, check your email, done. And they're saying, actually, if you go through this, you'll realize once you select all the position that is in interest, and if you click here, we'll find the position: construction worker, hospitality, chef, housekeeping, nanny, nurse, warehouse, career, courier, lorry driver, others. And they are very well known around the very unskilled workers. This is also a very good company. Thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time, be safe, keep safe, and bye.